Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans.
Nice run.
We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Texas and Arizona.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So on the floor for Texas, they've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Ellis outside. Lawson's against Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Lawson the pass to Ford. Here's the screen. Inside. Deflects the pass. Mitchell's shot is good.
Work that one inside. Nice.
Edwards against Lawson. Here's Ford. And it's Freak with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impress me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Right wing. Here's Ford. Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Texas on D. Goodwin kicks to Freak. Shoots from 14. Here's Hollins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Warwick's checked in. Pass to Rush. Here is Blake. There's the pick. Here's Richmond. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Now, here's Blair. Guarded by Floyd, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Richmond, rejected by Floyd. Out of bounds, Longhorns ball as Texas keeps possession. Blair, the screen. To the middle, layup off the pick. Here's Richmond. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Freak kicks to Hollins. Blair with it. Down low. Here's Warwick. And it's blocked by Hollins. And they'll keep possession. And here's Arizona now.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. He didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlan when he's on the court.
So on the floor for Texas, we've got Richmond, and it's Blair in at the point, and it's Freak missing. Texas trails by 3. Feeds it to Rush. It's Richmond on the wing. Warwick dishes to Richmond. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And it's a completely new group from Arizona. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the... And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
Floyd in a 2-guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell, and it's Lawson in at the point. And for Texas, they've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the power forwards position. Ellis outside. To the paint. Off the screen. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from 4.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Now here's Freak. Edwards defending. From 10 feet out, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hollis Jefferson's got the lead up to 4 now for Arizona. Edwards passes to Doherty. Here's the screen. Ellis kicks to Edwards. Back to Ellis. Outside Turner. Here's Doherty. Offline with his 3. Arizona leading by 4.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
To the middle. Here's Ellis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A big group substitution here for Texas. He doesn't get the second one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rush with the steal. Blair against Johnson. Now here's Blair. Defense is right there. Hudson with a screen on Johnson. Ellis kicks to Hudson. And it's blocked by Floyd. Out of bounds. Longhorns ball as Texas keeps possession. Here's Rush. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Now Freak, the screen from Ewing. Freak dishes to Ewing. Now here's Here's Freak. Carter left side. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Floyd in at point guard. Ewing is out there with Johnson, and it's Carter in at the 2 guard.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. So pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
A platoon swap here for Texas. Kicks to Freak. Down low, off the screen, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Arizona.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnover that they forced tonight has also helped. It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
.158 left here in the second half of the game. Over to the left wing. Ellis outside. Longhorns passing it around. Now here's Doherty. He's tightly guarded. Turner with a screen on Lawson. To the paint. Off the pick. And it's sent back by Mitchell. But they'll get another chance. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 1:31 left in the second half of basketball.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
.125 left here in the second half. Here's the screen. Here's Ford. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here is Edwards.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Now, here is Ford. Money!
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And here's Freak. Offensive rebound. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Freak from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Pass to Turner. And there's the feed to Doherty. Stolen by Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge. But